guys, welcome back to my channel. It's finally summertime for me, so I can finally post more. I graduated from high school sometime last week, and overall, I have been really slacking on posting and updating you guys because, you know, I just finally finished high school. I'll have the summer to post all the good stuff that I have pre-recorded for the last week. But for now, you guys really wanted me to do another design with me, and I wanted to do something that's trending, something that'll get you guys a lot of sales and just good rep for your group or anyone that you want to design for. And I kind of want to settle on something that's very beginner but kind of advanced, and something that's like actually really trending for people to wear nowadays. Don't quote me, it's just something I've been seeing a lot. But today I've decided to do this really cool vest and t-shirt and arm warmers, could you call them, combination. I have seen people do this, like, it is such a big thing to do now. I mean, it really depends on what your style is, but if you guys are into like cyber y2k, grunge y2k, like some emo shit basically, then this will be going great for your group. And of course you guys can recreate anything that I'm doing. Just make sure to give me the proper credits in your description of the video. And yeah, let's go ahead and design this lovely black vest. We'll make a t-shirt underneath, and I'll teach you guys how to make some arm warmers. The app I will be using today is Medibang, but for people who want me to go back to Pixlr, I have been hearing you. I will go back to Pixlr because I'm going to teach you guys how to make jeans by photo bashing, which basically means like you don't draw them, you just take pictures of jeans and you put them on your like template, and then you like alter it to how you like it. I'll teach you guys this whenever I practice it myself and master it, but for now I'll teach you guys how to make this awesome vest. And of course, like this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, I don't know, call the president, tell them, you know, subscribe to icyella, bitch. But yeah, I'll see you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah. Alright guys, let's begin designing. I have my reference right over here, and if you guys don't know how to make reference, go to window and then click reference, and then, you know, put whatever image you want by clicking over here. And then I just drag the reference window on top of my layer window so I can just click in between, and you know, it's easier for me. So right now we're going to begin with the actual vest itself. We're going to look at the shape. It's kind of like a V shape on the top area, and then like a, you know, it's not straight at the bottom, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But super easy. I'll teach you guys how to do it. Go to your layer, click new layer, drag it under the first layer, then click lock right here. And then now we're going to go to use black. Just drag it all the way down here. Then I'm going to go to pencil, go size 1. Oh, that's 14. 1. And now we're going to do the vest. Going to go from here. The thing is, since it's a very low cut vest, we're going to drag it to about down here because we also want the t-shirt to be under it, right? So just like that. And then let's look back at a reference, and something like, we'll do here. If we want to draw a line, we're going to click right here, then hold shift until the middle right here, click here, and then hold shift on your keyboard, and then just like that. Very cute. And now let's finish up the outline here. Just like that. Looks good, but over here I think it's like way too not straight, so I'm gonna erase that and then use the line tool over here to just draw up like that. Looks messy right now, but it'll look good at the end once you color in and shade it and, you know, yada yada yada. So now we're going to continue on the same layer by drawing or extending these lines to all the way here, making a quick little outline. And over here. Just like that. And now we're good to flip and merge. So take this layer, guys, and now you're just going to click duplicate. Click this over here. Command T on your keyboard, flip, and now let's put it together like that. There you go. You have a vest outline. Looks a little bit weird right now. You know what? Bear with me. Once we do all the cool stuff, just trust the process. And if you guys think this is way too high up, like I personally think this is way too high up, you can always just merge the 2 layers and then drag it down like that. So it looks like this. And then we can just continue the straps here. Knowing basic anatomy when it comes to designing is super important, especially for my beginners. But don't worry about it. We'll learn it together. And on the back, you just want to continue it here. Like that. And then we'll have the straps. I mean, you could have your straps like connecting like a halter top, but if you want it to be a straps, you know, you can just go like this. Or, I mean, it really depends on how you want your vest to be, but we're gonna take the select tool, drag it out like that, Command C on your keyboard, Command V to copy and paste, and now you're just gonna drag it like here. You just gotta look at where just like that. Yep, just like that, it's good. And merge the 2 layers, erase over here. And just select and delete. Guys, that's it. That's all we had to do. You see how magical that was? That was just that's it. That's the vest outline. And for the t-shirt, oh my god, it's gonna be even easier. Okay, just watch this. Just watch this. New layer. Now we have to make an outline for the t-shirt, right? So we're gonna take a line tool, and now we're just going to draw a line like that. But of course, you're gonna want to drag it under the vest layer because you want it to be under. And now we're gonna make the t-shirt sleeves, so right over here. And now we have to make the hole for the neck, right? So now what to do is take this tool over here, outstretch it to how you like it, place it in the middle like so. If you think this is how it looks, let's see. Looks about good. I mean, if you want to make it a little bit bigger like that, you can. I think it looks good. And just draw your little circle. That's it. That's your t-shirt. And we'll do the arm warmers after. It's very easy. I'll show you guys how to do it. And now let's begin with the cool part, the adding and the shading and all the good stuff. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and start shading all the proper areas and such. And let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna make a new layer on top of vest color, and we're gonna start shading around the vest with dark black. Since we do want to make the, vest appear darker, we're gonna go ahead and start shading. So I'm gonna use pencil, or you guys can use watercolor wet. Any one of these is fine. I think I'm gonna use watercolor wet and then turn on soft edge like that. And let's begin shading. And we're gonna click clipping so it stays within the lines, but gonna add some boob shading and then just some shading over here. Could be box shading, up to you guys. just like that. And of course we're going to add wrinkles in the center, but that's later. So now we're going to go ahead and blur this by going to filter, Gaussian blur, and then blurring it. Just like that. Look how cute it looks. And now it's time to add the wrinkles. We're going to go ahead and go to pen sharp, click here, and force fade it out. Make sure this is on. And now we're going to make our lovely wrinkles like that. And just how wrinkles would usually sit, you know, like, because this is supposed to be tight on the center, like that. Just like that. And now we're going to duplicate this, drag it, Command T, flip, and then just put it right here. So it's equal on both sides, although it is true that wrinkles are not always equal on both sides, but in this case, you'll be fine. Merge the two layers, then duplicate them, drag it up a little bit, go to filter, hue, and then put the brightness all the way up so it becomes white. Like that, so it looks three-dimensional. Then merge down, and now we're going to click overlay, just like that. And as you can see, it's kind of coming together, and now you could just play with the opacity, just like that. And of course, we're going to add highlights and such in a second, but this is just like the basics of how you can make this vest look super cool. And I'm going to go ahead and just add more wrinkles towards the center here. So new layer, same thing as I did before, but just make it maybe one like that. And let's go ahead. Just like that. Duplicate it, drag up, same thing that we did before, hue, brightness up, merge, and then overlay. Just like that, and of course just play with the, just like that. But we're not done yet, and we're not close to being done, and we're not even, you know, near it, not even a little bit. So right now it does look like, it does look good. Like, I'm not saying it looks bad, but it does need texture, because if anybody knows, if you ever wore a vest, it does have some texture. So what we are going to do is we're going to add that texture, and then we're going to start shading the t-shirt. So we're going to go ahead, and I will drop my texture pack in the description like I always do. We're going to click copy, paste, like so. Oops. Just like that. And now we're going to clip it so it just sticks to here. And that is pretty much it. You can always lower the opacity, because I understand, like, I covered the wrinkles and so. And of course, you feel like your wrinkles should show more, definitely adjust the opacity to how you like it. You can even do add, and then just, you know, it's up to you on how you want to do it. But yeah, now it's time to begin shading our shirt and such. However, we do have to change the color of our shirt outline, because you don't, like, obviously you don't want it to stay black. So go to your shirt outline, new layer, and then we're just gonna click, you know, the background layer by right clicking. And now let's just go ahead and just take that, click clipping, and then just change the color like this. Very cute, easy, just like that. That's it. Now it's time to merge, and there we go. Now it's time for the fun stuff. I don't know why the neck hole looks like that. But since we are working with white, we are going to go ahead and just add a skin color layer, just so it's easier to see the white and how we can properly shade it. This is a good skin color, and then Okay, so once I've literally altered the neck hole, it could look a little lopsided. You know, I'm not perfect, guys. Okay, sorry. I'm just joking. But yeah, now it's time to begin to shade the white part, and all I'm going to do for this is just go on top of the shirt color, new layer, and whenever you shade white, guys, I know I didn't do a tutorial on this, you're always going to want to use a dark blue. Like, I know it sounds super weird, but trust me, it just looks really good. Just somewhere around here, and of course, oh my god, wait, I'm wearing a face mask and my face burns. Go to watercolor wet, and let's begin. Do clipping on that same layer of the shirt color, and let's begin. Shade in these regions to make it look, you know, 3D. Turn on. Just like that. It looks strange right now, but I'll show you guys how cool it is actually. Just like that. Yeah, no? And now all we're going to do is go into Gaussian blur. Maybe add like 1 or 2 value on it and then just lower the opacity. So it looks like that. Oh my god, my face is literally burning. Sorry, guys. Oh my god. But yeah, see, it's instead of like using gray where it's like a little bit musty, you know, it gives better dimension. And of course, we're gonna add white and highlight and make it look way better than it is right now. We're just going to add some white highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and take the pencil, go to the brightest white there is, and then go on top of that layer that we just did. Go to pen sharp, make it very low, and then just trace where we did the original outlines like this. And click add so it's really bright. Just like that, and then now we're going to just lower the opacity, and of course you guys can add a little bit of blur. And if you feel that the shading is a little bit too harsh, you can always lower the opacity and play with it. Just like that. And if you want to add more creases here, you know, but I left this area empty because I want to add like a little bit of like a decal or something, so that's why I left it. But now I'm going to merge these 2 layers. Well, not merge, but we're going to duplicate each layer and just apply it to this, like the back side, instead of doing it all over again. Just duplicate this again and then place it on top. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and find just something I could put on the shirt. Everything that I find will be in my Discord. server, so if you want this, go to my Discord server. It's in stickers and PNGs. So I'll be right back, and we're gonna add the final details, and that's it. Alright guys, so I got this sticker pack in my server. If you just go over here in PNG and stickers, I found it. I'm gonna go ahead and click copy image, go back to my designing program, click Command V to paste, and now we're just going to take the part that we want to keep. And I think I'm going to keep something like some text, or maybe I'll add like the Hello Kitty or this, but I think I'm going to go with the motionless or the Cradle of Goth. I think it just matches the aesthetic the best, or I'll like just add here, but we can always play around with what we want to do. So I'm gonna go with the rose. I think it looks good, and who loves it? Like, everyone loves a good pop of red, you know. So I'm gonna take this select tool and just delete everything like that. So now we just have this decal, and now we can do Command T and just fit it how we like it, just like that. And that's it. Of course, you want to lower it, you can, but I think I'm going to, you know, layer a bunch of necklaces at the end, add like some beads and such. So yeah, now we are done with like the hard part. The next thing I'm going to do is add like a little speed design of how I do arm warmers, since I think they're pretty like straightforward, but you know, for the people who don't know how to do them, I'll do a small speed design. You guys can slow it down and copy what I do, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and draw some necklaces, and we're going to be done with our thing. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so we finished with everything. Of course, if you want to add more details, you can, but these are how I make my very basic, simple arm warmers. Of course, you can adjust anything the way you like it to be. This is just my personal favorite method. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this small design with me, and I'd love to do more. So comment some things you'd like to see and some different styles, and that's it. And of course, guys, if you don't know how to put this to a basic template to upload, you can watch my advanced template tutorial. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.
Just because you up don't mean you need to make fun of somebody who's down, because that's not going to uplift you. That's going to make you a bitter individual, and God's don't like ugly, and karma is going to come back to you if you make fun of them